Everyone of the core team meditates. When we meet and work together, we always make sure to start the day with a shared meditation session.
Mindfulness is important to Dror Conforti, an Israeli developer hard at work on a new blockchain technology with big ambitions. In Tel Aviv, Dror and his team are building tools intended for the development of decentralized applications. Their flagship project is a very unique social network called Synereo.
What we're trying to do in Synereo is create the best set of tools for the creation of any application or network or protocol in a completely decentralized and distributed way.
Synereo is more than a social network. It's a way of organizing people and information in a decentralized structure that loosely mimics the human brain.
I spent most of my adult life in the academy. My research focused mostly on biomimetic simulations of the brain, trying to replicate and simulate as best as possible neural networks in a way that matches the actual functioning of the brain as much as possible.
Synereo aims to be the social layer behind a more distributed internet. Reputation, identity, community ties, trust, contribution. Synereo's goal is to enable new kinds of distributed applications that build across all of these.
Like in the brain, in such a peer-to-peer network, there can't really be any type of hierarchy in the sense that we're used to right now. Everything happens in a way that's peer-to-peer, right? It's all about cells or agents or edges or nodes on the network communicating with one another, and the insights that we took from the functioning of the brain allowed us to create a sort of a learning mechanism where by following your behavior, but in a way that's localized completely to your node on the network, your node can decide how to prioritize information coming to you and how to decide what types of outputs to generate and how to route them forward depending on the actions that you take. So essentially it's this auxiliary brain that you have in the network.
The structures of the brain help it process an unending flow of input. Synereo is attempting to use a similar structure to support a distributed network of people constantly exchanging information.
Facebook and every social network do something very similar. It's just that they have this centralized server or centralized, again, eye in the sky that knows everything that does this. You certainly can't interface with any other application. You can't export the information to anything. You can't import information. I mean, you're really locked into this one rail that they want to live in and go through. Once you allow this type of freedom to the edges, you can extend the opportunities, expand the internet-based consciousness, and so on.
If they're able to successfully execute on their vision, Synereo could have enormous consequence beyond disrupting Facebook. In today's landscape, people's contributions to the network make the platform itself more popular and valuable, but they aren't rewarded for it. A truly distributed economy, the kind envisioned by blockchain entrepreneurs worldwide, needs a protocol for rewarding user contributions. The success of Synereo or another similar technology could fundamentally change the way we organize ourselves and our information online.
So what we're hoping to do is to let artists create their own space on the network where they upload their music and have full control over it on the Synereo decentralized cloud. So instead of, let's say, the other option would be to jump into Spotify or iTunes and purchase it there, right? With them taking 30% or whatever it is they're taking now, he has a way to directly compensate the artist. So that's really the end game of this, right? To create a sort of a decentralized content creator space where they have, where they really become their own entity in the network instead of being just an employee. With these technologies, I think we're going to see an incredible change in the way that we operate, even day to day, right? I mean, when you think about it just flatly, or just look at the surface level, and you look at Bitcoin and you say, okay, cool, so I have a bank in my pocket, right? But when you look at all of the possibilities that the decentralization revolution brings with it, we're going to see a major shift. I mean, it's going to be much greater, I think, than the shift from the pre-internet times to today. Oh, hi. We're here in sunny Silicon Valley. Synereo is accelerating at the NFX Guild, an invite-only program for digital networks and marketplaces. We are first movers in the new decentralized economy. You've probably heard about the blockchain, the engine behind Bitcoin. It's a technology that allowed the creation of the decentralized owner-free currency with a $10 billion market cap, and that many believe will power the next evolution of the internet. The blockchain was created only for Bitcoin, the currency, and not to enable the real next step, which is building decentralized applications. This is where Synereo comes in. Our framework allows any developer to build completely decentralized, scalable, secure solutions with minimal effort. Using our platform, entrepreneurs can in no time build a decentralized Uber, decentralized Airbnb, or decentralized YouTube, reducing their costs and allowing end users to keep more of the value they create.
We've been looking at blockchain-related tech for a while now, searching for the right company that took and expanded the core of the blockchain technology we like. Synereo does just that. It allows entrepreneurs access to the benefits of this new tech so that they can improve their solutions, create better products, reduce costs, and share value with users. We found the Synereo team to have a unique combination of cryptocurrency and modern digital finance understanding, alongside a real understanding of developer requirements and the know-how of how to build strong developer tools. We strongly believe that this combination puts Synereo in a great position to be the leader in the adoption of the blockchain technology into the everyday world.
Synereo already has a bunch of real-world partners from all over the globe using our cutting-edge technology and platform, creating an ecosystem of applications powered by our currency and enjoying a network effect between them. By the way, this currency, the AMP, is already being traded and has real market value. Our company holds more than $100 million worth of it. We use it to pay salaries to our team of 20 top-tier professionals.
We have been looking at blockchain and virtual currencies and this whole distributed economy for over a decade. And we've been looking for a time and a group that was not just crypto nerds, but was crypto nerds and practical, and people who wanted to build applications and wanted to make it about people, not just about the technology.
Maybe together we can finally lay down the first stepping stones towards a completely decentralized economy.
Correct.
We live in an economy that's decentralizing as we speak. The sharing economy was a good start, but it still relies on centralized entities reaping most of the benefit and exercising total control of the network. 5 years from now, companies wielding such immense power will simply not make sense to us. We're shaping the economy of the future. Come join us.